Today I am reviewing the Lenovo IdeaPad 3i Chromebook. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. The first thing that stands out is the 16-inch WQXGA display. With a 2560 by 1600 resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate, this panel hits a sweet spot for modern gaming. It is sharper than standard 1080p, which makes open-world titles, RPGs, and visually rich games look noticeably more detailed. Textures appear crisper, UI elements are cleaner, and you get more screen real estate for multitasking. The 120Hz refresh rate ensures smoother motion in fast-paced games, and while it is not pushing into ultra-high 240Hz territory, it is more than enough for the RTX 5050 class GPU inside. The 300 nits brightness is decent for indoor use, and while it may not be ideal under direct sunlight, gaming laptops are rarely meant for outdoor work anyway. For content consumption, light creative work, and gaming, this display is strong and well-matched to the hardware. Under the hood, the Intel Core i7-240H processor brings modern architecture and efficiency to the table. This chip is positioned for high-performance laptops and should handle gaming, streaming, and productivity tasks with confidence. Paired with 16GB of DDR5 RAM, the system has enough headroom for modern AAA titles, background applications, and even some light content creation. For someone who games but also edits videos occasionally or runs development tools, this combination feels practical rather than excessive. It avoids the bottleneck issues you sometimes see when a strong GPU is paired with an underwhelming CPU. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5050 laptop GPU with 8GB of VRAM is the core of this machine's identity. While it is not positioned as a flagship GPU, it represents a meaningful step into modern AI-accelerated gaming features and ray tracing capabilities. For 1080p and even 1600p gaming at optimized settings, it should deliver smooth frame rates in most modern titles. With technologies like DLSS and AI frame generation available in newer NVIDIA architectures, users can push higher settings without sacrificing performance as drastically as older GPUs would require. The 8GB VRAM is important here. Many newer games are becoming more demanding in terms of texture memory, and having 8GB ensures a better buffer for high-resolution assets and future releases. For competitive games like shooters and esports titles, this GPU should comfortably exceed 120 frames per second at appropriate settings, fully utilizing the display's refresh rate. Storage is handled by a 1TB SSD, which is a practical and necessary inclusion for a gaming laptop in this class. Modern games regularly exceed 100GB, and having a terabyte out of the box means you can install several large titles without immediately worrying about space. Load times will be fast, system responsiveness will feel snappy, and overall day-to-day performance will benefit from solid-state storage. There is a clear understanding here that gaming today requires both speed and capacity. Thermals are where Alienware often distinguishes itself, and the redesigned cryo-chamber cooling system is particularly interesting. Instead of relying on bulky rear extensions or exaggerated thermal shelves, the Aurora's streamlined design focuses airflow directly on critical components. This matters because gaming laptops live and die by their ability to sustain performance. A powerful GPU and CPU are meaningless if they constantly throttle under load. While real-world testing would ultimately determine sustained clock speeds, the design direction suggests Alienware is prioritizing direct airflow and internal efficiency. For extended gaming sessions, that focus on core component cooling is crucial. Consistent performance over time is far more valuable than short bursts of peak power. Build quality and design are also part of the Alienware appeal. The Aurora keeps a more refined look while still signaling that it is a gaming machine. The absence of an oversized rear thermal shelf makes it easier to fit into standard backpacks and workspaces. This is important for users who want a gaming laptop that can double as a college or office machine without drawing too much attention. Alienware has historically leaned into premium materials and sturdy chassis construction, and that reputation adds confidence when considering long-term durability. Battery life is rarely the main selling point for a gaming laptop, and realistically, under heavy gaming loads, this machine will need to be plugged in to deliver its full performance. However, for lighter tasks like browsing, media consumption, or document work, modern Intel efficiency cores should help keep power draw manageable. It is not an all-day productivity ultrabook, but it should be usable for moderate unplugged sessions.